I'm Price Bourgeois with Bourgeois Insurance. Make sure to catch Medicare Minute, where we talk all things Medicare, saving on Medicare, maximizing Medicare, Medicare scams, and much more. It airs after To Your Health and other times on HTV.
Hello and welcome to this edition of the Medicare Minute. I am your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker, right here with Cherubon Home Care. Very glad you are joining us and always glad to have with us Price Bourgeois. Price, thanks for joining us.
Great to be here. Of course, we've got a rough subject today.
Right.
We're going to talk about cancer policies, some of the things that happen with your health insurance,
right,
whether you're on Medicare or not on Medicare.
Right.
Maybe you're on an employer plan.
Right, because it affects everybody, not just Medicare age. Cancer has no demographic.
It does not, unfortunately.
Right.
Now, 9 out of 10 people that are diagnosed with Medicare are 45 years or older.
Yeah.
With that being said, you know, if you're 45, like I'm 50, I still have kids.
Right.
You know, so a cancer diagnosis for somebody in my age bracket, you know, it's not just me that's going through it. It's my children, it's my family, it's my household. It has a big effect, and probably one of the biggest misconceptions is that you think your health insurance is just going to take care of it. While health insurance is going to take care of the majority of it, a big portion, almost 54% of cancer costs actually come from outside of your health insurance.
Right.
Very scary. Cancer treatments are 4 times higher than what other medical services are.
Right.
The American Cancer Society, a majority of patients and survivors say that they were unprepared for the cost of their care and their ability to pay, and more than 70% said that they have a significant lifestyle change. 52% also incurred death after treatment and after coming through cancer. So it's not just something while you're going through this.
Right.
It's something that's going to be costly for years to come or months to come at the very least. One of the things that we sit with people and do, and let me clarify this. These policies pay us almost nothing, but there's nothing like handing somebody a $20,000 check or a $10,000 check. And while it may not cover all your cost, that difference, getting you from working, you know, a lot of people work 7 and 7s, 14s, or hourly pay. Getting through those first few months and getting things set up so that you can go on to long-term care, go on to long-term disability, which even that, if you have those policies, they only pay 2/3.
Right.
You know, so there's a lot of costs that you can incur. The average premium on these policies is under $50 for most people.
They're pretty low.
They're pretty low. You don't need a $150,000 policy. So it's really something. I've bought so many chicken dinners, so many jambalaya dinners, and it breaks my heart every time I do it. And I buy every one of them I can. I really do.
Yep.
But at the same time, if investing $20, $30, $50, something like that, by far, it is the biggest payout.
It's well worth it. And the other thing we hadn't talked a little bit about is the family history, right? A lot of times, one of those big things with cancer is we look at what is the family history. That's why we ask that question. Everybody has somebody in their family history. Some people have quite a few. That's another reason to go, you know what? Maybe I should reach out to Price and see what a great price would be on my cancer policy.
And there's even policies, you know, I had a guy the other day. He's like, oh, I have all the money I need for that. I've got a couple $100,000 saved up. I said, well, look at it like this. You invest this little bit of money, there's policies that actually just give it right back to you after 20 years. So imagine having a policy, maybe you do have $50,000 for this, but you pay for a small policy. If you use it, great. You know, that's what it was there for.
Right.
But even better than that, if you don't use it, and I hope you never need it, I really do.
That's the blessing.
That's the blessing. But then you get all your money back.
Yeah.
A policy like that, it's a no-brainer. It really is.
Right. Especially when it's kind of guaranteed. It's guaranteed for you there if you need it, but it's guaranteed to give it back to you if you don't.
Absolutely.
It's like giving a deposit check that you know nobody's ever going to use.
Absolutely.
Right?
It is by far. We see more people use this policy than anything else.
Wow. And we're looking at 26,491 cases per year among Louisiana residents, new cases of cancer. Thank you, Jason. And again, a lot of the statistics are right there. What are the reasons why? Well, because all of these things, and like you said, Price, that last comment, 52% of those people are still going to have debt beyond their treatment. So you get to the point where, man, I've done my treatment. I feel like I'm doing so well. My oncologist has said I'm cancer-free. We're still having to pay on a lot of those problem areas that were there before and during the cancer treatment.
CAT scans, MRIs, testing.
Multiple of those.
A CAT scan, that could be $6,000, $7,000.
MRI, way more.
An MRI, even more.
Yeah.
And the scariest part, Terrebonne, Lafourche, St. Mary, we are a hotbed for cancer.
And for whatever reason, whether it's environmental, genetic, not sure, but we lead the country in Louisiana, and in South Louisiana, we lead those statistics for the state. Again, a lot of reasons to consider reaching out, talking to you guys, finding out some options for some various cancer policies are available.
Correct. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Yeah.
Whether it's through me or someone else, get this
just
done.
do that. So
I don't
you
want
and
to
I
buy
can
your
stop by chicken dinners.
Exactly.
And fried fish dinners to help people that don't have any more money. And so, Price, thank you so very much for coming on. We really appreciate it and all the information.
Absolutely.
All right. And that'll do it for this particular edition of Medicare Minute. Don't go anywhere. A whole lot more right here on HTV.